What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the EU4 Super States AI only battle. Things are getting pretty crazy. We saw a massive war last video. Hopefully we can see some more cool stuff in this video. Just before that, if you are new around here and you haven't already, please be sure to subscribe so you don't miss anything from EU4, Hearts of Iron 4 or Civilization content. And be sure to leave a like as well. And let's get straight into it. Let's get back into it. I don't think there's any wars going on at the moment, as far as I'm aware. We also see some of the big Europeans get alliances with some of our bigger states. We've seen New York allied with France in particular, and also there's another one. I don't think it's as big though, so we won't try to remember it. Western Australia is going after Queensland and Tasmania again. I mean, Western Australia are doing pretty well. They didn't even call in Victoria this time, which suggests they're probably, well, maybe they will in a minute. Maybe they will soon. But yeah, let's just see. Have they called them in yet? No, maybe they don't want to. Don't want to have to use those favours. But yeah, Western Australia here with a 22 stat. So actually Victoria's probably stronger. They have a 30 stat, but Western Australia getting a lot of the land so far. Queensland not having a good time over there. Still New Zealand is empty, I noticed. Oh, the Netherlands has formed. Oh, that's pretty cool. Let's go have a look at them. Ah, they did form. A little bit. They're only 2 provinces, and they're already at war with France, which is a bit of a death sentence. Britain has still held on to a lot of land, and it actually gained a lot of land in Iberia, which is crazy too. Just having a look. What's going on back here? Morocco at war with Castile. Sweden starting to look pretty big. Muscovy still falling apart. It's just gross. Hungary destroying Lithuania. And Poland right now, with the help of Austria too, if it wasn't, going well enough for them. This is probably, even though the Ottomans are doing well, and I think they are leading on great powers, they are, it's probably the worst game for them. Worst possible scenario, having just a very strong Hungary, who are, 4th now on great powers. Britain's overtaken them again, but, yeah, that must be pretty scary for them. Look at Ming. They are giant. That's also, what is this Britain doing better than me? My Britain, I was always, fighting for 8th place. And that's when there wasn't 3 states that weren't there up there. I don't know how badly I must have been doing. I didn't have any land in Europe. That would be why. That would be why, George. That would explain that. Still nothing. But Western Australia is losing. Texas is at war with some Mexicans, though. When aren't they? But let's see. Oh, okay, yeah, this is pretty one-sided. These guys will get pretty easily destroyed, and I imagine these little guys will also be disappearing pretty soon. What are you called? The Puebla. Yeah, not a good place for you, but for San Luis Potosi, maybe we'll see them a little bit closer to being a big state to come out of Mexico. The Zacatecas are peaceful at the moment, but yeah, Texas, I wonder, wait, who declared this war? Was it Texas? Yeah, okay, it's the Texan War. So I imagine they will take everything. They will just take all of Coahuila here. One day we'll get it right. I might have got it right many times. I just don't know. Oh, Carolina's in a war with France. I don't know how that happened. Let's have a look. Where is... Oh, okay. France attacked Carolina again. It's a colonial war. Carolina called in West Virginia and Delaware. I mean, that's all good fun as long as France doesn't call in New York. Because then there could be a problem for Carolina. Carolina did hold off France last time, and there is some fighting in French Columbia. We'll see how this goes. We'll see how it goes for them. And yep, Texas just ate up the whole of Coahuila. And let's see what happens next. But yeah, that's good. Oh look, I said about them. I was talking about Haiti last video. I have no idea how this happened, because truce with Great Britain. Okay, Britain must have lost that war that they were in with somebody. Not the one with the Netherlands. Another one. I think it was with France or somebody. And they got forced to release Haiti. So there you go. Haiti are free now. That's pretty cool. Considering we were talking about them last video, that is pretty cool. And then you've got British Dominican Republic, although it's actually not called that. It's called British Hispaniola, which doesn't seem right, but whatever. Anything else going on? No. Alberta is just... their font's finally moved over here, and they just have this random province over here. Who are you allied with? Wyoming. Ah, that might keep you alive for a little while. Just a little while. Not really sure how long. Okay, France is losing to Carolina. That is impressive. That is very impressive, actually. France, how on earth are you managing to do that? Like, Carolina Oh no, okay, now there's a 20 stack. But then there's a 14 stack here, and Delaware's 8. I mean, Delaware's here. They've not really done much this game. They've just sort of been in a constant cycle of being dead and being back alive again. So, yeah, take your opportunity and grab it by the neck, Delaware. Go do what you want to do. Have some fun, because you might not be here much longer. Okay, that was very quick, Florida. Right, you have a truce with Carolina as well. So since that big war, they attacked Carolina. Something I didn't notice. I don't think they took anything, but apparently they did. When the heck did they? Carolina, I mean, they're smaller, but they're not that much smaller. I don't think they did. But yeah, they did just take some stuff from West Virginia. I did see that. But that was very quick. Maybe we should go at a lower speed, because I'm going to miss stuff. That's not good. But yeah, Florida just like that, just took a tiny bit of West Virginia, and I nearly didn't even notice. That's definitely what's going to happen. Michigan's going to disappear at some point. I won't notice. Oh no, they won't actually. They're guaranteed by Wisconsin, Michigan, and they're allied to West Virginia. That's great. But Wisconsin, what are you doing? Allied with Acadia, that's a good alliance. I think you only just got that. I don't know. Maybe you had it already. But either way, that's pretty good. You're guaranteeing the independence of Michigan. Michigan. Sorry. Please don't mind. Michigan. I swear I won't do it again. I don't know why I did it then, but it's not Michigan, it's Michigan. Just making sure. Comments. I don't want another bashing. Okay, Ethiopia, you're looking pretty huge. Well, there's nothing going on. I say there's nothing going on. I'll look back and something big will have happened. Or I will have missed something. That's usually the case, probably. Just something. Doesn't look like it. I think all the small states are still around. Oklahoma, can keep an eye on you, make sure. Oh, your independence is guaranteed by Texas, and you've got Wisconsin and Wyoming. You're more than safe. You're fine. Okay, Carolina's yet to attack these guys. How are you doing against France? It's been like a year. Oh, Delaware's still here. Carolina's not here anymore, and France has like 40,000 men. So it's not looking good for you. Not looking great. Not good times ahead. Florida have a... So they had like another 40 stack. Did they just disband it as soon as the war ended? Probably. Allied with New York, Texas, and Wyoming now. Next election, the 11th of December, 1643. Pretty cool. 1643, that's a year away. I want to get a better admin leader. 18, 19, 19. Yeah, let's have a look around the text of the leading states. That'd be a good thing to do. New York, 19, 19, 20. Florida, 18, 19, 19. So they're a whole level behind on everything. Almost, except admin. Diplomatic, sorry. Texas, 18, 19, 20. Wisconsin, 19, 19, 19. Cascadia, 18, 19, 19. Are any of them far behind? 18, 20, 19. No, it doesn't look like anyone's like miles behind anyway, so it's not the end of the world. What are the Europeans on? Britain, 19, 19, 19. France, 19, 19, 19. France, did you just shrink? I think Britain really must have done well there, because I think Provence must have got sent for that. Is a weird font. Castile, 15 admin. That sucks. Hungary, 18, 18, 19. Even the Eastern Europeans are doing okay, though. Oh, no, maybe not Muscovy, but Sweden are doing okay. And now they're invading Lithuania, which is impressive. Obviously, Hungary just destroyed Lithuania, so that's probably why. If there was a time to go after Lithuania, it would be now. Still nothing over here. As I said, as the states get bigger, I think there is going to be less going on. We are, oh wow, it's really flying through. And then it stops, and then it flies again. Which, you know, there's probably, I don't know, it's fine. It's been another year of war down here, and I feel like France are probably going to take all of Carolinian Columbia. Don't think it's been a good time for them. I feel like this is the end of Carolina's great time. Puerto Rico, what happened to a 29 stack? How come it's an 8 stack again? I know they had an 8 stack, but they randomly, maybe someone else's troops were here. That's probably what it was. Who is this? Oh, that's the Virgin Islands. I was going to say. Portugal got a lot of this. Castile got quite a bit too in the Caribbean. Bits of France. There's a British island here. Trinidad, Tobago. And yeah, I imagine, and Britain is, I don't know how, Britain's ally with Yucatan has paid off, that alliance, because they now have all of Castilian Central America under their control. And, Florida. Wait, what? Florida? Britain attacked. Okay, Britain attacked Castile with Provence, but more, and obviously British Peru and Argentine. They called in Yucatan and Florida against Castile, which importantly, obviously means that's why I said where's Florida's stack gone. I think they'd sent it, or maybe no, I think they were just preparing to send it. Either way, because Cuba is currently half under. I think Florida want this. That's kind of what they're saying right now. It'd be cool to see if they get it. It'd be pretty cool to see Florida in Cuba. Obviously, Carolina has been the only sort of colonial attempt from a state, and that's not really gone very well for them. So it would be nice to see a better effort from somebody else. Did one of the Nuna nations is dead. Nunavut is gone. I don't know where they were, but they were here at some point. They're dead. I would blame Quebec, but they don't have enough provinces for me to really blame Quebec. I don't remember them being that big when they were here, so I don't really know what happened to them or where they were. I've forgotten. Sure, you guys can probably fill me in and recognise where they were. Still nothing? Okay, well, let's see if there's any cool peace deals at least down here for now. Well, nothing happens, but it's pretty cool to see Florida getting involved over here. They've also got all of this. Not a good time for Castile. See, it does depend on how this is going. And Provence is having a pretty good time, as is Britain. Oh, this is where Florida's other stack is. It's in Gibraltar. Who would have thought, eh? No, that is really weird. Why is it over here? Why is Yucatan's stack over here? I mean, it's only an 8 stack. I thought it was a 43 stack for a minute, but that's pretty impressive. They sailed the whole way across the Atlantic. I knew Florida had more troops. That did surprise me, that they've sailed the whole way over the Atlantic. Yeah, Brabant, they're looking pretty big. It's pretty cool. I haven't really looked at the Holy Roman Empire this game. I mean, we haven't really had a need to, but let's have a look at it now. If I can find the button. There it is. There you go. Who is that? Mainz are the Emperor? Is that the Emperor? I think so. Oh no, they're an elector. I don't know who the Emperor is. Is Austria the Emperor? Oh wait, can I just find out here? Wait, is that Castile? That is Castile. How did you become the Emperor? Why aren't you showing on the map? That seems... I don't know what's going on. Yeah. Castile is the Emperor. Don't know how. Don't ask me how. Ignore. What else we're going to look at? Religion. We've got Protestant in Northern Europe. Catholic still around Eastern Europe and Southern Europe and Britain. Where else have we got? Protestant, most of North America. It's mainly Texas now that is sort of Catholic. What is it here? Does it say state religion? Religion in province, Protestant. Okay, but here, Catholic. Yeah, that's part of Texas. Imagine we'll see that change to... Oh, okay, there's a war. Okay, first up, France haven't peaced out yet. Castile held on to Castilian Caribbeans, but Britain, I think, gained a bit to force it into just being Castilian Guatemala. Carolina's not lost this yet. The bad news for Carolina is not only are they at war with Texas, they are now at war with New York, and it's just a straight one-on-one. They're already losing. 44 war score for Texas. New York, sorry. Cascadia, Manitoba, and Saskatchewan are at war with Alberta and Wyoming as well, so that should be pretty big. Let's quickly just go. Yeah, Cascadia is massive. Like, I say New York has got a big army. These guys are just as big, if not bigger, sitting 5th on that Great Powers list right now. Doing pretty well, and now they're probably going to just get rid of Alberta. Or they'll probably just take that one province, you know, one or the other. But let's see what New York do. 58 war score, that is impressive. And Texas are involved in another giant Mexican war. Okay. Pretty huge. Yeah, this is kind of big. And Yucatan's involved. Obviously, Yucatan, we know, have troops currently in Europe, so that won't help. But they've got Texas and the Zacatecas on their side. So it's probably a bad time to be San Luis Potosi or the Michoacans. I don't know. I try to say it like Michigan, and then that would be wrong as well. So let's just not do anything. Okay, New York is dominating. I mean, they're not doing that well though. But I'm sure they'll get the peace deal they want soon. Victoria is now going after Western Australia. Okay, that's big. Western Australia almost killed off Queensland, but Victoria's got a bigger stack. But the thing is, they're not going to fight each other, so this could be just weird. Not really sure what's going to go on there. But anyway, that's going to be it for this episode. Some big wars breaking out at the end. We'll come back to them in the... Oh, no, never mind. Carolina already peaced out. But they have no allies anymore. Was that the whole point of that war? Did you not even take anything? Seriously? Well, anyway, thank you so much for watching. As always, if you have enjoyed, be sure to leave a like, leave a comment, maybe even subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.